Shout out to everybody out there on White Street. You already know what it is. Salute to everybody.
What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to SteveBussaGS. We got another scorecard reaction for y'all, and you already know what it is. Let's get it. The love for Eva was so much. It was very high. You guys requested a lot. I had the quality team run through. Now, on our first look, we seen that she had good understanding of music theory, carried a good melody, and had commercial viability, but commercial tracks don't normally do that well on the channel. So I had my guys go and dig in. They came back through the suggestions and they said that this song High was definitely more up my alley. So I'm excited to hop in, see if we got something more to break down. 4 minutes and 36 seconds, so we got a little bit of a track, a little meaty track here for us to break down and see what it's hitting for. You guys know what to do. Do me a favor, run the gauntlet, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, the little bell notification guy. Let me know down in the comments, do you guys want more from this artist? Do you guys want more from this genre? Let me know. Talk to me. Let's hop into it, man. Well, we got a video. Yeah, so let's full screen it. Low, the deepest, darkest, saddest point of one's existence. High, the rise above it all. Well, these are definitely not the definitions of these words. My assumption is this is here to give context to the video that we're about to see. So, you know, this is probably good too. This is probably making it clear right off the bat that this is not about drugs. That's what I imagine this is. Because you have a song called High, I assume right away this is about getting high, right? And I think that this is serving right off the bat to be like, nope, not that. I like that. That's dope. Look at this aesthetic right off the bat. Okay. First of all, very Fiona Apple, right? Look up Fiona Apple's Criminal video. Immediately giving me childhood flashbacks to my mother listening to that. Fuck, shout out to Fiona Apple. What happened to her? I think she was a one-hit wonder. Whatever. That song was dope as shit. The aesthetic here, super grimy. You have the disheveled Barbie, which is probably in and of itself metaphoric, just in the video alone. I like the contrast between this and the last one. So here's an interesting, well, I'll get more into it later, but the contrast between the last one, which was kind of bossy, right? And then she had like a moment of vulnerability in the track, whereas this one, this seems like it's going to be more storytelling, I guess, based on the 12 seconds that we've seen. But the idea of going from the low to the high, we're probably going to see a metaphor between the very beginning of the intro where she explains the definition between the two of them, and then the video starting off in what seems to be a low point based on the aesthetic, and then I'm assuming we end with a much more lavish image at the end, ideally.
Yeah, we be like right here trying to get it on, and feels like this shit just be going on, and we just stop for a bit. You know what I mean? They say that you can see more with your eyes closed. Forget about all the things that your mind knows. Try to get it on, spit it on.
Okay, a little more. Let's turn it up. A little introspective. They say you can see more with your eyes closed. So this is more introspective. All right. Obviously, this is. Stop focusing on things around you, because you can't see things more with your eyes closed. What can you do? You can focus more on the internal thoughts. I like it. All right, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Stop pausing so much.
This shit just be going on, and we just stop for a bit. You know what I mean? They say that you can see more with your eyes closed. Forget about all the things that your mind knows. Try to get it on, spitting all the right flows. Now you're waiting for the night shows, so the night goes. They tell you yes, life's short. Have you thought of this? Having all the best and forgetting what you rather miss. Everybody's only waiting up for another kiss, to getting back to the prince that it's other is. Trying to do this better than the ones my name follow. Got me talking so much shit, now it's kinda hard to swallow. Crazy now, I'm feeling like I just won the lotto. Getting more here than you saw in Sleepy Hollow. All of them.
Okay. If you guys didn't see Sleepy Hollow, basically a guy goes around beheading everybody That was dope. I like that. So what I want to talk about here is pay attention to the tone. The tone to this song is entirely different. She's doing a good job at capturing the dark room music, right? Which is also kind of encapsulated by the grimy imagery that we have too. Everything is very congruent. I like that so far. This sounds much different, so this is good for the versatility tick. If you guys are looking to check all the boxes, let's bring it back a little bit. She's still got a couple bars in there too, though. I like that. It's not just on a poetry tip.
We know the best in forgetting what you rather miss. Everybody's only waiting up for another kiss to get him back to the prince that it's other is. Trying to do this better than the ones my name follow. Got me talking so much shit, now it's kinda hard to swallow. Crazy now I'm feeling like I just won the lotto. Getting more here than you saw in Sleepy Hollow. All of them I tell you life's bitter like yo-yo. They wanna poke you in the eyes, Apollo. And you're the one that they say they never.
They want to poke you in the eyes, Apollo. I don't know what that means. I don't think she means Apollo. I'm really good with Greek and Roman mythology. There's nothing for Apollo that has to do with him getting poked in the eyes, to my knowledge. Is that could be reference to a song that I'm not familiar with, or an artist that I'm not familiar with? This is gonna bother me. Let me know down in the comments below. What is the interpretation of this line?
Yo, they wanna poke you in the eyes, Apollo. And you're the one that they say they never follow. So they just leave you in your arms, solo. Bad bella people, them say, man, we no blow. They say we never buy house, buy immortal. But every day, now we day, yeah, they run shows. People want to feel like, yeah, me foot. Everybody wanna be the one. And in the club, all of them are one they really long. Everybody on the streets wants a million. But me not get no clue about the things I really want. But me not say me one get high. Yeah.
Okay.
I just wanna get high.
Alright, so here comes the commercial viability again. Super little catchy melody that she has on what is presumably the hook right here. But I do want to go to my original assessment. Bring back the hook. Watch this, right?
I just wanna get.
Nah, right before this. Hold on, check this out. I like this.
Them I want it really long. Everybody on the streets wants a million. But me not get no clue about the things I really want. But me not say me one get high. Yeah.
So I think this is pretty much verifying what I said at the beginning about how the whole point of the high-low right there is supposed to be to avoid the idea that it's necessarily about drugs. Listen to the context of what she's saying, the message of what she's saying here about a lot of it is about the materialisticness of everything, right? Listen to how she breaks it down metaphorically, and then talking about everyone just wants to get high. It's not about getting wasted. Listen to the actual diction that she's using. Listen to the vocabulary she's using in the lead up to that. It's, I don't want to say coming out of poverty, but it does seem like rising above what you as an individual describe as whatever is causing things to be low for you, right? Let's go back to the first line. What she say? Close your eyes. You can see more with your eyes closed. Everybody's own personal hell is going to be different, right? So it's not necessarily just saying poverty, even though that's how I took it immediately. I think this might actually be a deep-ass track. Let me know what your thoughts are on this. We're going to bring this back to right before the hook, and then watch how she transitions into the hook. But then it has that second layer to where if you're not paying attention, it still has the commercial viability because the hook of just get high, it sounds good, right? So then you're going to have the people who only listen to surface-level music who are going to appreciate it for that. Let's go.
Never follow, so they just leave you in your arms, solo. Bad bella people, them say, man, we no blow. They say we never buy house, buy motor. But every day, now we day, yeah, they run shows. People want to feel like, yeah, me foot. Everybody wanna be the one. And in the club, all of them I want it really long. Everybody on the streets wants a million. But me not get no clue about the things I really want.
See, everybody in the streets wants to know. Come on, I'm telling y'all, this one is deeper. See, this is why I love my quality team, man. They know the tracks that I'm gonna dig and the ones that I'm gonna dig into. Like, yeah, this is different than the last one, which again, the commercial viability, the melodicness, all of that stuff was present. But this is one that we can sink our teeth into. This is what I like.
But me not say me one get high, yeah. I just wanna get high. just gon' get it on. I'm some tight-ish, I see I like herpes. Yeah, I know you like it, you can't even help this. In my past life I used to be damn nervous. Now I'm so fly, rock and roll like Elvis. Just trying to walk in my shoes.
Let's go. I do like too that she's referring to a past life as like not like literal, you know what I'm saying, but as like, hey, before the come up, I'm assuming.
I see I like herpes. Yeah, I know you like it, you can't even help this. In my past life I used to be damn nervous. Now I'm so fly, rock and roll like Elvis. Trying to walk in my shoes wearing flip-flops, yeah. And they say your time come and get it, click clack there. Even Mugu with it, yeah, they form hip-hop head. See them, just steady giving hip-hop head. We say we never stopping until we turn heads. Give them everything we know that the streets down here. And they say I waste my time thinking it's gon' blare. But Bella people them telling me they don't care. When I spit I be lucky more heads than treads. Stashing more dough, gotta bake more bread. Now
So she has a motif throughout this too. She's been talking about head a lot. Now this could be one of two things. She could just be a woman that appreciates getting her kitty eaten, which I am in full support of. Let's go, 2021. We out here being toxic and vile. I am all for that. Let's go. There could be a deeper meaning though that is cultural, that is going over my head. But there's been at least 4 to 6 bars that I've picked up where she is referencing head, and not just the Sleepy Hollow line where it was in the first verse too, but then pick it up too. Notice how it keeps coming around to that.
form hip-hop head. See them, just steady giving hip-hop head. We say we never stopping until we turn heads. Give them everything we know that the streets down here. And they say
Let's give them everything we know that the streets don't hear. I love that line. You could dig into that idea forever. So this has to do with, you could go music industry, right? As far as giving you the behind the scenes, giving you truth about everything. Not only that, but after doing a little bit of research and reading the comments, stuff like that, music is not the only thing that she does, right? Like, she's also a businesswoman. She's also, I believe, a motivational speaker. Like, she does a lot of things. The idea of dropping those gems, the behind the scenes knowledge and stuff like that, that could just also be her sharing that portion of her life through the music. I like that. And then it could also just be just about straight up about the hip hop, because let's be honest, there's a lot of backdoor stuff that the average person doesn't know concerning the music industry, widely considered to be one of the shadiest industries of all time. So like, let's take that could just be tongue in cheek as well.
we say we never stopping until we turn heads. Give them everything we know that the streets down here. And they say I waste my time thinking it's gon' blare. But Bella people them telling me they don't care. When I
See, and they say I waste my time saying it. Well, so like, she's saying I want to create music, telling people the stuff that they don't get to see, lifting the curtain, giving them the behind the scenes. She's getting told that there's no reason to do that because that shit is not gonna pop. She's saying fuck you. It's not about the money. It's not about the pop. It's about the mental health. It's about giving the knowledge, giving the information, giving the gems to the people. Yes, let's fucking go. I think we figured this one out. This is dope. Listen again with that context in mind. Tell me I'm fucking wrong.
say your time come and get it, click clack there. Even Mugu with it, yeah, they form hip-hop head. See them, just steady giving hip-hop head. We say we never stopping until we turn heads. Give them everything we know that the streets down here. And they say I waste my time thinking it's gon' blare. But Bella people them telling me they don't care. When I spit I be lucky more heads than treads. Stashing more dough, gotta bake more bread. Now I'm the one that these peeps gon' fear. And they say I do it good, I be like, oh yeah. So yes, we taking over now, we trying to get it in. From the city to Abuja to Port and Benin. It's like we only thinking of the things that we win. You can get it all, just remember how you began. But you wanna be the one, and then the club.
I like it. I like it. It's got a good message. Do things your own way. Very entrepreneurial. You know what I'm saying? The message is don't necessarily listen to every motherfucker that's chirping in your ear. Keep true to your roots. Keep true to the reason that you got it. It's a good message. It's a positive message. But it just sounds sexy because she's whispering it into my damn headphones the whole time. So like, she found a way to make a dope message catchy. I'm here for it. Let's go.
Good, I be like, oh yeah. So yes, we taking over now, we trying to get it in. From the city to Abuja to Port and Benin. It's like we only thinking of the things that we win. You can get it all, just remember how you began. But you wanna be the one, and in the club, all of them are one they really long. Everybody on the streets wants a million. But me not get no clue about the things I really want. But me not say me want get high, yeah.
So you got a little little bit of a contradiction here now too. So now you have the get high, but you also have the smoke coming out of her mouth, right? So this is either misdirection or appeasement, which is contradictory to the point of the song, right? That we picked up. I don't know if I agree with this imagery here. It kind of goes against the entire thing that we've had so far going.
I mean, I get no clue about the things I really will. I mean, I said me one get high, yeah. Me just wanna get high, yeah. You see where I'm at right now? It's like, you know, steps, and we just keep going. We ain't coming down though. I gotta get high on this shit and just get it on and get it done. So I'ma let Ray Jones just let it play, yeah.
What do you think that letter was? What do you think that was? Ah! We still got some time here. Oh, nope, it's over. This is just a little end scene. Alright! 4-minute song. What do you guys think about that? Let me know. Let's talk about this down in the comments. I think there was a lot to unpack here. Now, the great thing with art is that everything is open to interpretation. Sometimes you'll pull meaning out of things that the artist may not have even intended. Sometimes the message is missed entirely, and sometimes you nail it 100% on, and it's fun for us to dig into it. What is your interpretation of this track? Let's go to the scorecard and break it down. I personally enjoyed the shit out of it. The biggest thing that I kind of talked about too is she maintained a good sonic aesthetic throughout the entire song. At no point did she have a point that was like too high pitched or the music theory was off and pulled you out of the vibe. She kept that cool, sultry vibe throughout the entirety of it. I liked it a lot. We are up in the air. So this is our second time listening to Eva. If you're new to the channel, in order for me to be a fan, you got to catch at least 3. She's 2 for 2, baby. With this one being a lot better in my eyes than the last one for personal preference. Target audience for this, yes, 100%, 100%. Proper setting for this is 100% darkroom music. You could even argue that it's not darkroom music, but more introspective music, which, fuck you, I do my introspectiveness in a dark room, so it works for me. Bars and lyrics was very good. Was very good. Was not a bar fest. I would say she snapped on it. I'm going to give it a 22 out of 25. Here's why. 1, the Apollo line is still bothering me. Apollo. If I didn't get it because it's a reference that's just above my head, then please educate me. But in my mind also, I'm like, damn, like, please tell me this is not a failed Greek mythology line in my head. So let me know about that. Other than that, I think it was much deeper than the last one that we had. There were a few pockets that got a little redundant, specifically with the way that she was flipping the headlines. That was a bar, but I liked it, and at the same time, I feel like it could have been tweaked a little bit more because that whole stanza where she was doubling down with the head imagery, it didn't serve a point for me in the overarching theme of the song. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. That was my 2 cents. It was in the back of my head. Aside from that, I enjoyed it very much. 22 out of 25. The delivery, I'm keeping it 22 out of 25 again. Actually, I'm gonna say this. The delivery was perfect. I'm gonna give it a 25 out of 25 for delivery. Here's why. It wasn't impressive, right? She didn't do any kind of crazy delivery. But it was perfect for what the song was. The song would have been weird if she came with a chopper flow out of nowhere. I think the delivery, like, this is going into what we talked about. The tone of the ability to keep that sultry tone throughout the entirety of the song. It was kind of sexy, had a dope sex appeal and everything like that to it. And at the same time, it was able to deliver a positive message. And the fact that it masked what I believe to be a deeper meaning. Whoops, Alexa, stop. What I believe to be a deeper meaning to the song rather than just the surface level get high idea of it. I do like that. Beat selection and mixing, 15 out of 15. I think they were both perfect. Like I said, that adds to how good it was. The effectiveness for this, 10 out of 10. This makes me want to dive more into it. Enjoyability, 9 out of 10. Definitely going right onto a playlist. I think she was probably missing maybe 1 or 2 haymaker bars to really knock it out for me to give it the perfect score. 96 out of 100. That's my score, 96 out of 100. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Let me know down in the comments below. Do you want more from this artist? As always, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I will catch y'all on the next one. Let's go.